Hello, Singaporeans and my viewers. Under the PAP government, are Singaporeans' lives getting better today? PAP diehard supporters and PAP IBs will always love to say Singapore is getting better and better every day. But let me ask, better for who? Question mark. And by what measure? Question mark. If your definition of a better Singapore is just shining skyscrapers, glossy malls, expensive stuff, clean streets, no war, and a stable government, all under a party that has ruled since day one, then I'm afraid that's a rather shallow view of progress. A country can look faultless on the outside, yet remain deeply unequal, emotionally drained, and quietly suffering beneath the surface. Do you agree? Let's be honest today. If a system is truly perfect, why should any form of criticism feel threatening? Why should praise be the only acceptable response? The truth is, a nation that cannot be questioned and a government that expects only applause is not strength. That's fragility dressed up as confidence. On majority of Singaporeans living in HDB flats. In 2024, if I'm not wrong, approximately 77.4% of Singapore residents live in HDB flats. And the PAP will say this high percentage reflects the success of Singapore's public housing program in providing affordable and accessible housing for a large portion of the population. What do you think? Right now is 2025. What are your thoughts? Today, many households feel stuck, working harder, paying more, yet moving less. Now it's about that quiet anxiety and what it means for the next generation, for our children, for our grandchildren. How will their life be? Public housing has been a cornerstone of our social compact. It gives families stability and a path into the middle class, but when the majority of households remain in public housing across decades, it can also be a warning light. Are we still climbing or have we been plateaued? Here are the pressures people describe every week on the ground. Wealth building feels capped. When most savings are locked into your HDB flat, whose lease ticks down, families worried their nest egg won't keep up with retirement needs. Intergenerational life is weakening. Parents once hoped their children, their grandchildren will do markedly better. Now, many fear their kids will face higher entry prices, longer mortgages, and thinner buffers. A longer, costlier path. Whether BTO or resale flats, people pay more for longer. By the time the loan is clear, they are looking at healthcare, caregiving, and rising daily costs, often with less runway to save. And this is a reality. Does the PAP government actually say this and explore on this and find solution? What do you think? Working into very late years. Some seniors still take shifts well beyond the age they imagine, not out of choice but necessity. That should concern all of us. Only the PAP IBs will say, this is a form of exercise which is quite laughable. These are not isolated stories. They are a pattern, and patterns call for policy rethinks. If housing is the main asset most families will ever own, then we must ensure it remains a reliable store of value and a launchpad for mobility, not a treadmill. What might a better path look like? Protect the home's long-term value. Explore mechanisms that keep our HDB flats from collapsing in value as leases run down, whether through automatic lease renewals at fair, transparent terms, structured top-ups, or other models that preserve both affordability and retirement adequacy. Stabilize entry for first-time buyers. Keep the first run of the ladder within reach. Predictable pricing frameworks, shorter waiting times, and targeted grants that follow need, not luck. Decouple retirement risk from housing risk. Strengthen portable retirement income streams so as families' dignity in old age does not hinge on timing the property market. Support genuine social mobility. Invest in early childhood, school support, skills and job lenders that deliver actual wage progression, so housing isn't the only vehicle for wealth. Real oversight and plurality of ideas. Complex problems need more than one playbook. Robust debate, independent scrutiny, and diverse policy proposals help avoid blind spots and course correct early. Do you think the PAP government is doing this? What do you think? Talk is talk, but we need to see actions, results, and what is actually going on today in Singapore 2025. This is not about tearing down what has worked. It's about upgrading the compact so it works for the next 30, 40, or 50 years, not just the last 30, 40 years ago. A strong society is not one that insists everything is perfect. A strong society is one that listens. A government that truly listens to the ordinary Singaporeans when people say, we are struggling, times are so hard for us, and then acts openly, transparently, and with very important humility. So ask the hard questions. Does our housing system still lift families over a lifetime, or does it subtly press them down? Are today's policies producing tomorrow's mobility or tomorrow's stagnations? Are we comfortable with a future where many work longer, risk more, and secure less? The answers we choose will shape not just prices and policies, but possibilities, whether a child believes they can live better than their parents, whether seniors can rest with dignity, enjoy their golden years, truly a real golden years that they can enjoy, and whether the middle class feels confident instead of cornered. We owe it to one another to think deeply, speak honestly, and demand solutions equal to the state's. Let's build a future where homes are springboards, not anchors, where work leads to progress, not exhaustions, where policy is a promise kept across generations. Eventually, it may not be a bad sign, but possible, more likely a very good sign to see a significant percentage of Singaporeans more and more living in private properties in the future with comfortable savings in bank for rainy days in the next generations to show real progress. What do you think? And I believe more people will be happier and less stressful. But this will unlikely to happen if we carry on to let this PAP run this nation. What do you think? And lastly, I would love to hear your thoughts. I am Ben Puah. Thank you.